The cameras rolled live from Kelly Clarkson's talk show, capturing every polished angle of the set. Patti LaBelle, the legendary diva with decades of music history, sat poised on the guest chair, her glamorous outfit sparkling under the bright studio lights. Kelly Clarkson, equally vibrant and warm, leaned in, trying to maintain her trademark cheerful demeanor. But behind the smiles, tension was simmering. The conversation had started smoothly, with Kelly asking Patti about her latest tour and new projects. Patti answered graciously, recounting stories from her career, her voice steady but firm. But soon the topic shifted to a more personal subject: the current state of the music industry and the influence of younger artists. Kelly tried to tread carefully. Patti, you've seen the industry change over decades. How do you feel about younger artists taking over? With their streaming platforms and viral trends? Patti's expression stiffened slightly, her eyes narrowing. Kelly, I respect young artists. But music isn't just about trends or numbers. It's about heart, soul, and connecting with your audience. That seems to be lost sometimes. Kelly nodded politely, attempting to steer the conversation diplomatically. Of course, but some fans feel that even legends like you could adapt a little. Maybe reach younger audiences with new sounds or collaborations. The audience clapped lightly, sensing the subtle tension. Patti's gaze hardened. Adaptation is fine, Kelly, but not at the cost of authenticity. I refuse to compromise my artistry just to chase clicks or streams. A murmur ran through the crew. Behind the scenes, producers exchanged worried glances. This wasn't your typical friendly talk. Show exchange. It was edging into a confrontation. Then Kelly's tone shifted slightly, still professional but pointed. Patti, I think some fans are wondering, maybe you're too stubborn to evolve with the times. Could that hurt your legacy? The words hit like a lightning bolt. Patti's jaw clenched, and for the first time her calm facade cracked. Too stubborn? Kelly, I've poured my entire life into music that inspires, heals, and empowers people. I won't let anyone, not even a host, diminish that. The studio audience tensed, sensing the escalating argument. Kelly attempted to backtrack, but her next words accidentally added fuel to the fire. I'm just saying, maybe there's room to modernize. Don't you think it's time to... Patti cut her off sharply, her voice ringing with authority. No, enough, Kelly, this discussion is over. The room went silent. Cameras captured every reaction. Kelly's stunned expression, the host team scrambling, and the audience whispering nervously. Patti stood abruptly, her heels clicking sharply against the studio floor as she walked toward the exit. The live feed captured her storming off the set, leaving the crew and Kelly frozen in disbelief. Outside the set, whispers erupted among the staff. Social media went wild within seconds. Clips of Patti's dramatic exit were posted everywhere. Hashtags trending. Patti LaBelle, Kelly Clarkson, #talk show drama. Fans debated online, some praised Patti for standing her ground, others criticized the confrontation as unnecessary. Unbeknownst to viewers, backstage tensions had been simmering for months, and tonight was only the spark that ignited the fire. Backstage, Patti paced, trying to regain her composure. Her assistant and manager followed closely, whispering reassurances, but Patti's mind was racing. I can't believe Kelly said that. It's not about evolving. It's about respect. Basic respect for my career, Patti muttered. Her manager, Martin, nodded gravely. Patti, you did the right thing walking off. It's live TV. People try to provoke reactions all the time, but we need to think about the next steps carefully. Patti's eyes flared. Next steps? Martin, it's bigger than just tonight. Kelly didn't understand that this is my life's work. They tried to frame me as stubborn or outdated in front of millions. I won't let it slide. Meanwhile, Kelly Clarkson retreated to her dressing room, replaying the exchange in her mind. She had meant her words as an innocent attempt at conversation, but she realized she had crossed an invisible line. I didn't mean to hurt her, Kelly whispered to her producer. But I guess I underestimated how passionate she is about her artistry. Back in Patti's room, the tension was compounded by an unexpected discovery. Her assistant handed her a note, unsigned but chilling. Make sure tonight goes your way, or it won't be pretty. Patti's heart skipped a beat. Someone had orchestrated this to provoke her, to turn a normal interview into drama for ratings. The studio staff scrambled to manage the situation. Producers whispered to camera operators, and security monitored both entrances. The live audience was oblivious to the backstory. Yet the palpable tension on stage was enough to keep everyone on edge. As Patti took a moment to breathe, she realized the stakes were higher than just the show. Her reputation, her music legacy, and her dignity were all at risk of being overshadowed by a manufactured conflict. She knew she had to act carefully, but firmly. After a brief commercial break, the cameras returned to the set. Patti LaBelle reappeared, her posture elegant but her eyes burning with determination. Kelly Clarkson, still visibly shaken, greeted her cautiously. "I've thought about tonight," Patti began, her voice calm yet commanding. "And I realized something. Respect is non-negotiable. Music is my life, my story, and my soul. I won't let anyone, host, producer, or audience member, question that without proper understanding." The audience erupted into applause, some even standing. Kelly nodded, swallowing hard, realizing her earlier words had been misconstrued, but also reflected her attempt to provoke a reaction, without realizing the intensity of Patti's commitment. "I think what's most important," Patti continued, "is that we have honest, real conversations without belittling anyone's experience. We can disagree, but we cannot disrespect." Kelly, now composed, responded with sincerity. "You're right, Patti. I respect everything you've done. I spoke without thinking, and I apologize." The rest of the show shifted towards storytelling and music, allowing Patti to share personal anecdotes, the challenges she had faced in the industry, and the inspiration behind her songs. Kelly listened intently, learning not only about Patti's career, but also about her unyielding principles. After the cameras stopped rolling, it was revealed that the mysterious note came from a former staff member seeking attention by creating chaos. Patti shook her head, smiling faintly. "Some people never learn, do they?" News outlets exploded with coverage. Patti LaBelle stands her ground on live TV. Kelly Clarkson faces diva backlash. Social media debates were fierce. Patti's reputation soared as a strong, uncompromising artist, while Kelly received criticism for her ill-considered words. Patti later gave a private interview. "Tonight reminded me that standing up for yourself is never wrong. Respect is everything. And sometimes walking away and returning stronger is the bravest move." By the week's end, Patti's album sales spiked. Media praised her composure, and the episode became one of the most watched in Kelly Clarkson's show history. The storm had passed, but the suspense, drama, and lessons lingered, proof that live television could capture raw, unscripted human emotion in its most powerful form.